Hello everybody, jimmyispromo here, back again with another awesome video, and today let's talk about the advanced features inside of the Samsung Galaxy Note 8. So for the first thing I did was I hopped inside of the settings option, and then I will click on advanced features. Now this very first one here is talking about the S Pen settings. Now I have just recently posted a video for the S Pen settings, so if this is something you guys would like to learn about and check out, make sure you guys go below this video inside of the description and click on that link so you can see the full video. Then right below that will be Smart Stay. So this will be the first one that we'll talk about in this video. What Smart Stay does is it's a way that as long as you're looking at your phone, the screen will stay on. And what's happening is that it is the camera of the front-facing camera that is detecting your face. It will work best if you're holding the phone upright and steady, as well as if you're in a well-lit location. So just remember, this is the front-facing camera, so if you're somewhere extremely dark and it's not able to detect your face, it doesn't know that you are looking at the phone. And the other thing you want to do is make sure that you're not using your front-facing camera used by another application, such as maybe Snapchat. And then below here, you have the option for games. So Game Launcher is a way that you're able to have a little folder on your home screen, and it is managing all of your game data. Meaning, if you have any preloaded or downloaded games, it will show up in this folder, and it'll give you all the different specs and details, narrowed down by how many minutes and hours you're playing a game. So that is actually extremely cool, which that one will be also a future video talking about the game launcher. The next one is talking about one-handed mode. So if you're able to turn this one on, you have two different ways you'd be able to activate one-handed mode, because the Note 8 is a larger screen, and it's a way that you'd be able to better manage it using just your one hand, or I should say your one thumb. So one of the ways you'd be able to do it is by the gesture, and that is by swiping up diagonally from either bottom corner, or you'd be able to use the button. And I do have to say that this button for me is one that I love the most. So all you have to do is 1, 2, 3. You tap it 3 different times, and now you're inside of the one-handed mode. And you can either do it with the left or the right-handed side, but it doesn't work with the S Pen out. So what I'll do is I will slide the S Pen inside of the phone. I will click this 1, 2, 3, and now I'm able to do this. And so the reason why it doesn't work with the S Pen out is because you have so much better accuracy and precision with your S Pen. And so it's a way that you know that you're able to use the phone. Also, if you're using the S Pen, more than likely you might be holding onto the phone, which means that you are available to use both hands. So this is set up for your left hand as well as your right hand. And then you have the settings icon to where you can be able to go into the settings of one-handed mode to switch it. Or what you'd be able to do is tap outside of the little box, and it turns it into the large screen mode. Now, if I would like to have the screen just go a little bit smaller or even a little bit bigger, go on the very edge of the little screen up there on the very top left-hand side, if this is the way yours is set up, and you'd be able to make it either larger or you'd be able to make it smaller. Up next is the finger sensor gesture. So this is something that was in the Galaxy S8 and the S8 Plus. It's a way that you would pick up your phone, and then on the very back end side where your fingerprint sensor is at, you'd be able to pull this down, and it's a way that you'd be able to check out your notifications. So I'm going to pull it down right now, and I'm going to also swipe right back up. So all you have to do is swipe down or swipe up on the fingerprint reader, and it's a way that you'd be able to check out your notifications. So quick launch camera is a way that if you're able to turn this thing on at any given point in time, if you're to double press on that power button, it is going to take you into the camera. Now I do want to give a little bit of a hidden tip. If you want to go back to where you were extremely fast, all you have to do is click on this recent apps twice. So even if you were to double tap it right away, it takes you right back into the very previous app that you were just in. So you don't have to hit on previous or the recent apps and then clicking on an application. All you have to do is just do a fast double tap, takes you right back to where you were. Now the device assistant app, what this does is it's a way that it will launch an application when you long press the home button. So as of right now, it is set up for the Google. And so the great thing about the Samsung phones with the S8, S8 Plus, and also the Note 8 is that you are either to hit your Bixby button to give you your artificial intelligence, or you can press and hold on the home to give you your Google. And then you can also turn on or off the analyze the on-screen text. So it'll allow the device assistance app to analyze text shown on the screen to provide related contact, or you can also do that with the images. And multi-window. Multi-window is something that is a beloved feature inside of the Note series. It's a way that you would be able to turn on or off the pop-up window action, which is by swiping down from a corner, or you'd be able to use or not use your recent apps button to activate the multi-window. And how you do that is by pressing and holding on the recent apps button. And now Smart Capture is the very next one. This one, what it does is it allows you to have more options below the image the moment after you take a screenshot. So either you're able to capture more, so it does a little bit of a scroll capture, so it keeps on going on and on and on to capture more of whatever's going on the screen. If you're able to scroll down, you'd be able to draw on the screenshot, crop it, or also share. The palm swipe to capture, what this does is it's another way you'd be able to take a screenshot. So one of the ways is by pressing the power as well as the volume down. And once you do that, it takes a screenshot. But if you have this option right here turned on, what you're able to do is swipe your hand on the screen and it also takes a screenshot for you. And below there, you can see that was the option for the Smart Capture and all the options for sharing and cropping. And then this one is for direct call. What it does is if somebody is calling you, all you have to do is pull up your phone up to your ear and it'll answer it for you. Or if you're inside of your contact list and you're looking at their details currently on your screen, you put it up to your ear, the proximity sensor notices that it is covered up and it will call that person. Smart Alert, what Smart Alert will do is if you got any type of a notification and if your phone is just sitting on a table, sitting on the ground, sitting anywhere, the moment you pick it up, it will actually give you a vibration letting you know that you have missed a call or a message. And then Easy Mute. Easy Mute is something that is definitely easy if you guys are waking up in the morning, you don't want to hear your alarm. All you have to do is turn your phone upside down and place it on your bed or nightstand, however it is. Or also if you're in a meeting, if somebody was to call you, put your phone face down and it will mute that phone call. This one right over here, the swipe to call or text message. This one's fun and it is operational when you're looking at your contact list. So if you're inside your phone, contacts, or messages, if you were to swipe over to the left-hand side from the left over to the right, it will either call or text them. And if you go the other way, going from the right side over to the left side, it'll call or text them. And it gives you that option and showing you what it's doing. Now, if you go from the left to the right and you don't want to call them or message them, all you have to do is just slide it back over to where you started and just do it the other way. And it's a fast way to call or text them. Now this one right here is new. It's called Dual Messenger. It's an amazing way that if you have two different logins for any of your messaging applications, maybe GroupMe, possibly your Facebook, maybe your Facebook pages, Skype, really anything that's out there that you have two different logins or two different accounts, you'd be able to have it to where it will show two of those icons. And so if you have two Facebooks, turn this thing on, you'll see two different icons on your homepage. One that is your work Facebook, the other one that is your personal. Sending SOS messages. So this is a big deal, especially if you're inside of law enforcement or you're serving or you're doing anything and everything. What you're able to do is turn this on, and what'll happen is if you're to press this power button 3 different times, if you're in an emergency situation, it will be able to attach a audio recording. It can also attach pictures, but it will send information to 3 different people that you have as your contact. So you can even make it go straight to a policeman if you would like. Now, direct share is a fun and simple way to share information. So if at any point in time you're looking at Facebook, you're looking at text messages, you're looking at an image, whatever the case, if you hit on the share icon, this little panel will pop up and it's going to show you fast shortcuts of contacting people that you have recently been in contact with, if it's through Messenger, Allo, text messages, and so on and so forth. So it's a way that if you're hitting share, more than likely, one of these main folks on the very top is the person you would like to share it with. And then video enhancer, what this will do is it's a way that it's able to enhance the image quality of your videos to enjoy brighter and more vivid colors. And as of right now, I don't have any applications downloaded to this phone. So out of the box, it will work with your video player, YouTube, as well as Google Play Movies and TV. So this right here has been a tutorial or a information talking about all of the advanced features inside of the Samsung Galaxy Note 8. So I hope you guys have liked this video. Make sure you guys hit on like as well as subscribe and share this thing with all of your different friends and family. So then if they were able to get the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 or if they're about to pre-order it, this is something that will help them out. And I'll see you guys later.